Hello everyone, Eknoff here. It's in the afternoon. We have a rumour, we have a Vademon, and we have a giant shadow going through the lake. So, we're gonna fish. We probably only need Digimushrooms for this. I'm gonna try and get this in his path. Nope. Probably 1.5 pulls. And we're going to wait for that guy to come around again. That big shadow. He circles the lake. No, we're a bit too far in. Only 1 pull. There should be fine. Hopefully. This is the spot I usually go to fish for him. No, let's just try throwing it all the way out from here. I mean, I think this is the best spot to do this from. I've got the most visual on it, and it's pretty simple. No, we're too far in still. Okay. We'll throw another Digimushroom out there. That's not the right angle. I think that's a goodish angle. We'll wait for him to come around, see how he reacts. If we need to pull it in a little bit, we'll pull it in a little bit. If not, we won't. Because this is important. And if we do get him on the line... Tiny bit, tiny bit. We want him to bite the Digimushroom. We want him to bite the Digimushroom. It's a Digimushroom. Okay, we're a little bit closer and hopefully he goes for it. I'm pretty sure Digimushrooms work. But you know, you see that giant shadow, you're like, oh, I gotta catch that. Okay, we're a little closer to us now, a little further from where we were to begin with. But maybe this will work. It's a little hard to tell with the shadows as they are. But, you know. Okay, we're getting a little closer to us again. But you know, maybe we're just in a bad spot for this. Because it doesn't really stop here. He noticed it. But that wasn't a good spot. Okay. So it's the right bait. I think we're just in a bad spot. So we want to be... Where would we want to be? A little... Too fast, but I still got my bait. Okay, he will go for it. I think about there. There. That's where I'm going to say it is, on that line that we see. Now, this can be a bit of a pain, getting this to work. And when we actually hook him, it's going to be even more of a pain. Come on, we're going to probably need him to come around one more time before he decides, hey, I'm actually going to take the bite. At least. You know, he's a... No. I'm going to give it another round. This is a bit tricky. But, you know, most of the worthwhile things in this game are. Takes a while to make this actually happen. Just, you got to be patient with it. Vademon has a gun, and a giant brain. I'm watching an anime about a giant brain. Well, that's neither here nor there. Okay, I'm gonna try changing the angle slightly. Yeah, that's a little more like it. Let's try about here. That should be right in front of his face. And it'd be like, ooh, food. Oh, no. We're not right in front of his face. Let's try get it just right. We're not in a hurry. This could work out. This could take a while. But, you know. It's just a thing that isn't the easiest to pull off. He's noticed it, so he'll eventually go for it, hopefully. Maybe cut to when he does. I mean, I've been sitting here for 8 minutes, 6 minutes, so maybe just waiting isn't the best idea for at least the recording. Let's just wait. Patience is a virtue. And we got him hooked. We're gonna want to be very patient with this guy. As you can see, even with our superior rod, he's just straining it. Like, actually pulling on the rod is really, really dangerous with this guy. Let's wait for it to be... And we're going to stop there. Let it get down a bit. Let him bugger off behind that tree. We're not going to... We're just going to let him wear himself out. We want to keep the right amount of tension on the line, not put too much on it. He's a bit of a fighter, but you know, he's not the worst thing in the world. Enough patience and you'll get him. Just don't let it go too low, don't let it go too high. Really don't push it too much above halfway and you'll be fine. You're not really going to pull him in too quickly. It's just a matter of wearing him out on that invisible tiredness stat. And it's Jijimon! What? Oh no! It's the Lake Guardian! Oh, yes, I'm Jijimon, so you're the one who has been fishing so much? So be it. Any requests? What? I can see why they call you Guardian. Yes, I have a request. I could ask for a technique. I want an item. That's kind of useful. That's kind of useful. But that gets you his Digi-evolution item, I think. That gets you one technique of that he can know. And I just want to be friends. Okay, fine. Friends, from now on, I give you this flute as proof. On the Lake Guardian's blue flute. If you play the flute near the lake, I'll come. I'll take you to the other side. You mean I can go to the other side? Thanks. Beyond the lake there's a strange forest. Do you want to go there right now? Yeah, I'll go. I'll then hop on my back. You cannot recruit Jijimon. However, you can be his friend. And he can take you to Beetle Land. This is the third and final piece of our puzzle. I forget if you can fight the Digimon. I think you can. It's not going to be fun. Yep. And we just want to... Actually... he's hungry. We have sirloin now, so we can use that. And he's full. Reporting. Okay, he wants to fight. I don't think we can learn anything from him. And as you can see, we now have new battle options. And a new move. We have attack, moderate, which is a moderate move. Ooh, that'll actually be really nice if we can learn that. Distance. And change target. We're a little low on HP because we have a lot more now, as you can see. And a little low on MP because we also have a lot more of that. We want to attack this guy, who's flowing all the way over there. Wow. This is not working out, and we can hardly see the fight. This is not a great fight to be in. Our special may be super necessary. We unfortunately no longer have our best attack anymore. We no longer have our good attacks, and oh, we're getting status ailmented a lot. And he's doing that a lot. He's definitely using that move a lot. Oh, wow. This is not going anywhere near as well as I'd hoped. We don't deal that much damage to him. And we can throw out our special, which is something new. We're going to hardly be able to see it because of the distance. But there's like 1,000 damage. We get a purple mist move, which we block the second time. We don't even have the defend command. I mean, I know he's not smart, but well, we're not dealing a lot of damage in this fight because, you know, these are decent level enemies. These are regular enemies with 2,000 HP. That's a lot stronger than anything we've faced so far. But don't worry, that's all okay. It's all part of the plan. And we're definitely not going to be able to get to where they are, because they're just taking the fight off screen. Best case scenario, we learn a move from this. Worst case scenario, we don't. Yatta! But you know, you saw how he fights. He's not the best fighter right now. He doesn't have a good move. We can't go anywhere in there. I was just thinking if we could. That's not what's important. If we go to Beetle Land, we can see here there's a Digimon behind a desk, so we can talk to him. But between tournaments, I don't have anything to do. Okay, so there's tournaments. Now, if you head in here, this is where Beetle Land becomes useful. It is a gym, a training gym. But we don't care about the training gym in here. What do you have to say? We train hard, but we must rest too. Shall we rest for an hour? No rest. Have you been in these bug battle contests, right? The way you are now, you won't make it. I'll teach you something useful. You know where Kunimon sleeps in native forest? Digimon sleep there. When they wake up, they become Kunimon. Sometimes they don't, it's a matter of luck. Yeah, so you got a 50% chance of becoming a Kunimon if you sleep your and training Digimon there. I want to become a Digimon. What do I need to do to win? Actually, there's a surefire. Just come to the city. We restrict the Kawagumon to go into the city, which is super useful. Now, we want to beat Kabuterimon, and that is what this is all about. You see, on the other side of the village, or little tournament training area thing, it's a house with a bunch of Kabuterimon. The Insectoid Warrior tournament takes place here every year, on days with 2 2s. The winner gets great stuff, but only Insectoid Digimon can enter. There's Kabuterimon, Kurugumon, why can I not pronounce that? And Kunimon and one other Insectoid. That's Hercules Kabuterimon. Hercules Kabuterimon is super strong. Contest winner can become Hercules Kabuterimon and get items. You can enter the Insect Warrior contest many times. Yes, but not all the same Digimon because it won't last that long. I'm tired of training here. What should I do? What to do? Where do you train? Maybe it's a training ground? I'm tired of training. I want to do live battle. Where do I train? Maybe it's an arena? Huh. And Digimon joins the city. Yeah, what do you have to say? We're researching different techniques. It's difficult to master hard techniques. You must have ability you might master the... If you have ability, you might master the technique. Want to master a hard one? Of course. Then I'll try it. You lack defensive power. Train more. Yeah, he can teach you a certain technique, but you need to have the right stats. And they're very high stats. Just so you know. And that's all we really want to see here. I don't know if you can enter the other building. Let's check. Because it's not the 22nd. There's no tournament today, so we can't enter there. So we're just going to use an autopilot and go back to the town. Is that all we're going to do today? But, okay. Let's break this down. Let's go to Digimon's house and he'll tell us all about it. Digimon came here. He plans to expand the meat farm more. No more worries about food. Yep, that's great. Showon came here saying he will build a built-in boards, even though we said she earlier. A step forward towards an informed society. Greymon came here talking about making an arena. Yay, we've got that. It doesn't really matter to me. Quagamon came here asking where Cafeteriamon is. Where did he go? Huh. That's fantastic. Hopefully we don't get attacked. I don't think we do at this prosperity. Yeah, we don't get attacked at this prosperity. So, in terms of training, we now can buy veggies to enhance our training. And not right now. I'll buy some between episodes. We now have the super carrot and the hawk radish. I forget which one increases which stats, but one of them increases 3 stats, one of them increases 3 other stats. I will go to the item store, because that's where item bank, item keeper, whatever you want to call it, which is where I put a very useful item called the training manual. So, we got that boost, and then we recruited 2 Digimon. If you come over to Green Gym, they'll tell you exactly what they've done. Where are they? I swear they're around here somewhere. Here's Cafeteriamon. I've been to the city, but it was too city-like for me, so I came here. I modified equipment. It's better now. Train hard. It improves your training equipment. I've been to the city, but it was too city-like for me, so I came here. I modified the equipment. It's better now. Train hard. So they've improved your training equipment as well. For instance, I cannot remember which one does what, so I won't bother right now. I didn't even see that. Oh, but the training was better. Definitely better than it used to be. We're not going to worry about that too much with this guy. He's an ultimate level Digimon and he's doing pretty well for himself. What are we going to do now? Well, there's a few things we can do. We haven't talked to Cherrymon and the Misty Woods yet, so we can always do that. Anything new on the bulletin board that... No. Actually, because we have Evademon, it may be time to go check out a certain event. See if it's available. Because we have Evademon, and there's been reports of a UFO. Doesn't Evademon look like an alien to you? He looks like an alien to me. And you know what's good with aliens? More aliens. We need xenomorphs in this game. I mean, what? I didn't say anything about xenomorphs. There are no xenomorphs in this game. Okay, don't need to fight you guys. That'd be a waste of time. take a bunch of unnecessary damage anyway. Gonna slip by. He still needs to use the porta potty despite the fact that he's a super advanced alien. The spore area isn't the most important spot. That's where Unimon was. He's not there anymore. But if we come up here, I believe, well, other than Digimushrooms, there's more circles. There are more of them now. Do you think they're from the UFO? Okay, I suppose it's not happening right now. I guess we'll just check the next area. For all we know, our other target could be here. Nope. Is this one of those things where entering and re-entering will affect it? Nah. Okay. I think it's that we're going to get to a certain prosperity in the city. No, other target's not here. And we've got that buzzing sound, which kind of gets annoying from Vademon. I'm probably going to have the game audio turned down a bit compared to the speaking audio. I'm good with words, you know that. Yeah, we're going to come down to the foot of Pount Manorama. Yep, Pount Manorama. He's hungry again. I think he's a smaller Digimon, so he doesn't need as much food. I forget how much he needs. Oh, he's full. Huh. That shows me for trying to be smart. Is it still the 15th? It's still the 15th, so technically the shop here is still open, but we don't need to worry about that. We're just going to make our way through Savanna and get to the Misty Woods. With that buzzing, it's why I don't particularly like having Vademon. If there's a single reason, it's the buzzing sound. And the fact that he only knows one move right now. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that yet. Aha! What are you, Shaman or something? That's okay, we're gonna kick your ass. It's a move that does a fair bit of damage to a low level Digimon. You're low on MP, so let's fix that. Unfortunately, his move doesn't do a lot of damage. It is a wide area move, so it helps when fighting groups, but not that useful for single targets. And as you can see, you know, it works, I guess. Unfortunately, we can no longer use any of the moves we learned because he's a different type of Digimon. He only learns Earth and Machine moves, which we haven't seen that many of. We haven't seen the good ones yet, because we have a shitty Machine move. We're just going to make our way through Geko Swamp. We can make our way through the mists now, much easier. We can actually navigate that place in a sensible fashion rather than, oh my god, where am I going? I have no idea what I'm doing. And we're going to actually be able to see better. No, I don't think we can see better yet. No, we can't see better yet. Slip by these guys. Do I want... I think it may be time that we can do this. He doesn't like it here. He's like, I don't like this mystical sort of place. Give me something mechanical. As you can see, there's a bunch of statues here. Not exactly fun. But not exactly a big deal to us. We're going to go back this way and we're going to keep going up. Because that's the way we need to go. And as you can see, it's consistent where we're going. And I don't think we've been to this particular area before. Well, there's two Digimon lookalikes that want to fight, but we can slip by them, no problem. And I think we're there. A Digimushroom? Nothing here. And a huge ass tree Digimon. Welcome, young man. You're Cherrymon, right? What do you want with an old man like me? First, clear the fog. So that's it, I see. Can't you do it? First, listen to what I have got to say now. Where should I begin? Sit in for a long story. He's an old man. They take long to tell their stories. If you know about the emergency on the island, please tell me about it. I see. The emergency. The island began to change 80 years ago. After the land changes happened, the northeastern part of the island suddenly appeared 8 years ago. Northeastern. Since then, Digimon started to move away. The species separated, and each species started to speak their own tongue. They forgot the language they used in the city. In the end, Flower City lost most of the population of Digimon. Then Digimon began to lose their memory. The island's history, their past, their senses, getting worse day by day. But I have something important to tell you, but I can't remember it either. However, all will come together in the end. Someone compels it to be so. Probably homeostasis. What's homeostasis? It's probably King Yggdrasil. Yeah, something like that. This game probably hasn't even invented. They probably weren't even like. Actually, no. I think there were manga with Yggdrasil in it at this point, and I think even did they have Victorized Greymon? And the whole administrators thing, I forget. In time, the Digimon will come to think of the emergency as normal. The only thing that can stop this is you and the power of our city to unify Digimon. Get the Digimon in the city and create a miracle. It will definitely happen. Phew, I got all worked up. Phew. I've said it all. Let's get rid of the fog. That's much better. We can see now. The reason for the forest fog was to be able to speak to you. Oh, one more thing. There are others in the forest who know about the past. Go deep into the forest to find them if you can. Huh. If we go in here, we're not going deeper into the forest. We're going to Toy Town. We cannot do anything in Toy Town. Not right now. There's literally nothing for us here. Even if we go into here, Toy Mansion. It won't open. So it won't open for us. We can't do jack. Or shit. Unfortunately, there's nothing for us here. No enemies to fight. Nothing to save. We have the robot house. There's these guys. Tinmon. He just makes noises. Nothing here. Other Tinmon. Can't even talk to him. He's so broken. He doesn't even know how to talk anymore. Oh no. And you can't even talk either. That's a shame. And there's one other house we can check out. Costume house. Yay! There's Monzemon. The costume is different from the others. It has some overpowering presence. Huh. There's a zipper on the back. Miss, do you want to get in? Nah. No, you can't, Mince? Oh, well, only if you were a limber and slipper can you go in. That's implying something. It's telling you what you gotta do. But we can't do anything here. So, I think that's about all that we need to do for now. We've had a bit of an exploration. We've seen most of what this has to offer. I just gotta check something. Ah, yes, that's actually very good. I know what we're doing next time. Now that I have that clue. Yeah. I've done a couple of things. Anyway, my name's been Eknoff. I hope you've had a good time. And good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, we'll be exploring a place we couldn't explore before. But thanks to the fact that we now have a Vatemon, who is nasty type, in other words, virus type, we can get in there. See you then.